All right, man. Cade Cunningham talked about Dwane Casey at the summer league yesterday, and then shout out to his trainer who has some really good information saying that he was not going to be playing in the summer league. So shout out to him. He put me on game on that one, but also Dwane Casey the other night spoke on. Excuse me, wrong tab. He spoke on what Cade Cunningham needs to do to get better. So we're gonna speak on that too. So um, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button, it's the bell icon button, hit all notification, increase chance notifications. We go live and drop a video. Check out Detroit Pistons top playlist for more videos like this. Um, but it says that Cade Cunningham spoke very highly of Coach Casey during the summer league game yesterday. He says Coach Casey is our leader of the team. He's really pushed me to improve defensively and take on the challenge of guarding the best guy. That's the culture we're building with Detroit. So that's the kind of the culture that nobody else is really building. You see, you know, uh, while you see this year Giannis wasn't trying to guard Jason Tatum when he got hot. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, we can go on and on. LeBron, really ain't never really tried to guard the best player. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's one thing you love to hear. And he also said Cade Cunningham needed to improve defensively, and he'd like to see him stay out of foul trouble. I think he said that he had one of the highest foul rates in the league or something like that. He was saying the other night. So we'll speak on that as well too. But I mean, I love like what he's saying, but we talk a little bit later about his future. What you love that he's known for developing young talent, um, you know, and letting it manifest. So that's just you can say the same kind of thing with Nick Nurse. That they say about John Gruden Super Bowl in Tampa Bay. That really was like you know, Tony Dungy's Super Bowl. But you say the same thing in Toronto. Dwane Case was there, and Kawhi got there. I felt, and most people feel, and maybe some people don't, that they still would have won. So, I mean, honestly, with Cade Cunningham, I mean, that's the next step. I mean, obviously, you could talk about shooting percentages, but I'm really not going to like really get into shooting percentages because, um, I'm not going to really get into shooting percentages because I feel that kind of the injury kind of threw him off last year, and I think without the injury, I think you're in a situation where I think he'll shoot better once he get into a rhythm, once he be able to not worry about the injury that he had. I think it was with an ankle, hamstring, or something like that. That he had, that he had. So, I mean, I just think once he's able to get into uh, rhythm, get in shape, get to know their teammates, get to know where they like the ball at, where he like the ball at. I think you're in a situation where he'll shoot the ball better, but defensively, yeah, and that's the thing. I think that's the biggest hurdle by far for the Detroit Pistons. You don't have to be great individual defenders to be a great team defense, communicating, talking. Well, that's their biggest hurdle. It's defensively, and I love what Dwane Casey is saying here. Go guard the best guys. Stay out of foul trouble. But go out there and guard the best guy. And it's hard to play defense today. That's one thing I get this era, bro. It's harder. It's harder. It's harder to play defense. It's harder to play defense. It's hard to play defense today because, Jordan. They took away the hand checking with Jordan, the flagrant fouls with Jordan, the physicality with Jordan, and then manifesting and taking the physicality away from basketball all the way together. So so it's different out here. So playing defense is different. So but you love what they saying. He said, he's saying that he the leader. And you just hope that this manifests. Like I said before, I didn't think he was the right guy for the job because I thought that they should have been trying to turn over the roster and rebuild, but apparently they really, felt that he was the right guy for the job. You know, he felt that he was the right guy for the job, and that he could develop these guys if it didn't go well with Blake Griffin, Reggie Jackson, etc. And seemed to be the way. But yeah, he has to keep pushing defense. And the only thing I really don't like about him is the third quarter and the constantly jacking up three-point shots. That's what I don't like about constantly having these dudes jacking up 3-point shots. If it's on a fast break, if they're not shooting the ball well or whatever it was, I don't like it. I don't like it. But but nonetheless, but that's the thing. It's the culture you want to. That's kind of the Piston way. You need you to go out there, not only be a great offensive player, but we need you to play defense, lead us on defense. So you like to hear you see the Sadiq Bey working real hard. You hear Cade Cunningham working real hard. You physically see it. He bulked up. A lot of people don't know he's a vegan as well too. So you see like you see the improvements. But when Dwane Casey was continuing to talk about how he needed to improve staying out of foul trouble, um, you know, um, and defensively, but that's I mean, I agree. Last year he averaged 3.1 personal fouls. Compared to I don't know, compared to Sadiq Bey, averaged 1.6 personal fouls. I mean, let's get somebody a little bit more aggressive in there defensively. Compared to, so he right on par with Patrick Beverly. Career Patrick Beverly averaged 3.1 fouls a game. I mean, you talk about somebody like Jaylen Brown. He averages 2.5 personal fouls a game. So let me see. Let's see. See if we can find the stats. So Cade Cunningham is top 13, and this is he's top 13 in foul rate. So personal fouls. So you're looking at the rate. I mean, Carthy Towns fouls the most in the league according to TeamRankings.com. And Cade Cunningham is right here at 3.1.3. So this is an average, not total. So, I mean, so yeah, you need to stop fouling so much. It's just finding your way in the league. That's all it is. Learn to move your feet. I mean, then they was complaining about how he didn't get any foul calls out there. Then you fouling a lot. So I mean, at the end of the day, you come to Detroit, everything is earned. Why do you think the Pistons turn? Why do you think the Pistons turn into the bad boys? Because wasn't nothing given to them. The referees didn't give them nothing, so they had to find a way to take it. What he said in the beginning of the departure. He said, if he had one problem with black people, it was that, we try to sit here and beg for something when we should just go out there and take it. That was the 80s Pistons mentality, bro. They wasn't going to be given nothing. The referees, that's why they championships is, in my opinion, holds some of the most weight in the league. In the era of Bird, Magic, in between Michael Jordan, that's why they championships hold so much weight, and they championships are so respected. That's why. That's why they championships are so respected. Because they took it by any means necessary. And you that's kind of the mentality that it seemed that Dwane Casey, according to Cade Cunningham, is is bringing to Detroit, guarding the best player. What Isaiah Thomas said in the documentary when Mark Aguirre said, he couldn't hold back Dennis Rodman no more. He said, "What you doing, punking out? You don't want to play no more." But he's seen the bigger picture. He's seen the bigger picture. And he knew what Dennis Rodman was, and that was selflessness. That's what a team is about. But that's the mentality. You got to guard your person. If you can't guard your person to be adequate at it, then you can't be on the floor, no matter how many points you score. So Dwane Casey he kind of gets where he kind of gets where he kind of gets it, bro. So I gotta credit him that. Now he got to translate that to wins. But yeah, I agree with him. Filing for Cade Cunningham, it's got to be filing for Cade Cunningham. It's got to be at the top of the list. Uh, you know, to get better at. And that's just moving your heads, moving your feet. We're learning the referees, what the expectations is. Building a reputation with the referees. So maybe you get away a little bit something more. Um, then continuing on, then you talking about just learning how to play defense. So I see a lot of people working out, working on the jump shot, um, working on the jump shot, and they're working on this and they're working on that, um, but they don't be working on defense, studying defense, breaking down defense, seeing people tendencies. That's the biggest part of a championship. At some point your shots gonna stop falling, but defense is way more consistent than a jump shot. Think about that for a minute. Defense is way more consistent than having just a funky old jump shot. You know, so when all else fails defensively, so you get in here and look at the guys that's above them. Or right around them. I mean, Akaporto, Bam. Most of these dudes are centers. Westbrook in there, John Collins, bigger fella. Isaiah Stewart is there at 2.97. That's due to his lack of size. He kind of changed his position, but Herb Jones, young guy, Patrick Beverly, aggressive defender, the mellow the ball, probably still learning how to play defense, like Cade Cunningham, already an all-star, so it's going to be harder for him to change that. Jay McDaniels, Minnesota. Giannis is up there at 3.2, so that's something he can improve. Giannis Valanciunas, Sabonis, Draymond Green, another aggressive defender. Pascal Siakam, another aggressive defender. Jaren Jackson Jr., another aggressive defender. Don't know much about Jason Tatum. Carthy Towns just soft as rice pudding. So, um, but yeah, like I said before, he came in the game late. He came in the game late. He had the little injury and all that, so it's gonna take some time. Um, it's gonna take some time. So it's gonna take some time, bro. So we just gotta continue. Uh, we gotta continue to be patient. We gotta continue to be patient, but Cade Cunningham, Sadiq Bey, Marvin Bagley gonna be out there starting. Isaiah Stewart, Jalen Durham, they got to be better defenders. They got to be great. They got to be good defenders. Everybody on the Piston teams wasn't great defenders, but they bought into the package. So Dwane Casey seemed to be preaching the right stuff offensively, but Ivy and Cade Cunningham, they gonna have to call more sets. You kind of see in the summer league that they calling more sets. You seeing that in the summer league, you see they call and play, and that's what it's gonna like. That's what's gonna be the difference. Because in the playoffs, you know, guess what? They're going to it's gonna slow down the half court basketball. So you love to see the Pistons running more. I said that last year. They should have ran more. They're more athletic this year, so they should run a lot more. But these half court sets and defensively, they got to get better. So that is what it is. Appreciate the love and support. Everybody showing the channel. Um, Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. You know, um, PayPal link description. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Hit the link tree, rate me on Spotify, Anchor. Maybe have a live stream coming pretty soon. Rate me on Spotify, Anchor. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can hit me up there if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Other than that, man, all my social media links is there. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for the one time. Peace.